kids, we're going to learn more about planets this week. So we learned about the rocky planets, Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. Next, we're going to learn about the gas planets. Oh, we also learned about Pluto. And now the gas planets, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, and Uranus. Jupiter is the biggest planet in our solar system. Let's read about it from our book. Gigantic Jupiter is made mostly of gas and liquid with a small rocky core or center. Jupiter has a cloudy outer layer with dark bands and bright zones of different colors. The cloud tops reflect sunlight so well, so the planet shines brightly in our sky. Jupiter can be mistaken for a bright silver-white star in the sky. It moves slowly against the starry background, and you can watch its progress from week to week. It takes about a year to travel through our constellation. Jupiter spins around very fast. This produces high-speed winds and terrific storms. These are much bigger and longer lasting than storms on Earth. The Great Red Spot Storm has been raging for at least 300 years. So that's this. Right here you see that spot. That is a storm. The Great Red Spot is the biggest storm in the solar system. If you would like to visit Jupiter on your next school trip, you're out of luck. Jupiter is so far away, it would take around 1,000 years to get there. Wow. Jupiter's layers of clouds are made up mostly of hydrogen gas. Underneath the layer of clouds is a sea of liquid hydrogen. Beneath the sea is more hydrogen, but this time it is in the form of metal. At the center is the planet's rocky metal core. Jupiter has 16 moons. The four biggest moons can be seen from Earth with binoculars. Jupiter also has a faint ring. It was discovered by a spacecraft in 1979. The ring cannot be seen from Earth, even with the most powerful telescopes. So that's Jupiter. We're going to make a Jupiter project today. Let's take a closer look at Jupiter. What do you notice about Jupiter? Is it kind of stripy with the big spot, that eye of the storm, and stripes, right? So we're going to make a stripy Jupiter, which should be pretty fun. You have a large circle shape in your bag. Here's what I want you to do with it. Hopefully you have some tape at home that you can use for this. If you don't, I have lots, so just come and ask me for some, and I can get you some. You want to make stripes on your Jupiter with your tape. And ideally, it's tape that peels off easily, like masking tape or painter's tape, if you have some at home. You're going to use some paints. Hopefully you have some good paints at home too. A lot of these projects, it seems like this time, need paints. Any colors, whatever you want to do is fine, okay? But maybe some different colors if you want. If you want to have different colored stripes. So you're going to paint your Jupiter, not worrying about getting it on the tape. But if you want your stripes to look different, then you will want to try to stay within 2 of your pieces of tape. If you want it all to be one color, you can do it that way too. And you'll still end up with some really great stripes on your Jupiter. So I'll start with some white. Next, I'm going to do a little bit of pink. Next, I'm going to do a little bit of purple. And I'm just doing colors I like. If you want to make yours look more like Jupiter, you might do colors that you saw in the Jupiter picture, which were kind of more orange or yellow. I'm just kind of choosing colors I like, and I'm going to make my storm, I'm going to make it purple. What do you think? So if you want to put a big spot on there for the storm, you can do that too. All right, I'm going to stop there, although I could continue and paint this bottom part and paint the top part. Okay. So next thing you want to do once you're done painting is peel your tape off carefully. Or you can let it dry first and then peel. Sorry, it's hard to do this in such a way because it's so wet, and I want you to be able to see it at the same time. So what do you think? Kind of cool when you take that tape off and you get those nice clean lines so you have stripes on your Jupiter. Pretty cool. Have fun with making your Jupiter project, and I'll see you next time for another planet. Bye.